tiny tin can of fragile humans has survived being hurled through space once more. Ship is now docked. Perfect. Didn't even smudge the thing.
Wow. Clearly, we should have practiced our grumpy pirate faces a bit more before arriving.
How can I be of service, Captain?
I like my weapons like I like my coffee.
So this is the key. I'm honestly impressed they managed to keep the thing operational.
Malt grog is fine if you like cheap moonshine. Give me an Erdebrown
We may not have
lager and
official
I'm
security
good.
on the key.
Weapons for all occasions.
Oh, the stores here are right on top of us. I don't think... I'm just browsing will work as
All
an
right.
excuse.
See you around.
All right, Protective. Let's get you set up. Hi. I'm here if you need me.
So there I am.
Need something?
You see security
Fine.
right there.
Not like...
And my graph drive just
Oh.
jokes. And you know what I find back there? The fattest leech I've ever seen. One nearly got me dusted.
All right, Jazz. What do you got?
According to the latest, the comm spike is being developed at UC Star Station SY-920. Location undisclosed.
Fantastic. So how do we disclose it?
We could lean on your smuggling contact. Call in that favor. You know who I mean.
Our friend on Jimson. Nice one, Jazz. I'll make the arrangements. All right, Rook. Next stop, New Atlantis. Your connection is Juan Dayu. She's got most of the premium UC smuggling routes locked down tight. If you don't piss her off, she should be able to sneak you past SY-920's security.
Just remember to count your fingers after you shake hands with her.
Sounds like a situation that calls for a fist bump. Unless she wants my knuckles, too.
I sure hope so. 'Cause she might be our only crack at finding a decent decryption device. Once Juan gets you past the guard dogs, it's gonna be on you to locate the comm spike. According to the data we have, it's in the prototype phase, meaning there should only be a single device aboard the station.
Basically, you break it, you bought it. Unfortunately, I have no idea. Like Neva said, it's a prototype, so it could look like anything. Once you're inside SY-920 and you're behind their firewalls, you should pick through their computer system. With any luck, it'll point you the right way.
Oh, and one more thing. SY-920 is a UC military installation. That means it's guarded by heavily armed troops. And we both know those idiots don't mess around. If you intend to turn the place into a shooting gallery, you might want to be sure you're hauling an arsenal, because you're gonna need it. Perfect. That's what I like to hear. Okay, so I'm gonna arrange a meeting with Juan at Kay's place in the well. In the meantime, I'll make sure Jazz comes up with a solution to the electromagnetic atmosphere problem at Bannock 4.
Okay, you'll make sure. More like, get drunk while Jazz does all the hard work. Typical.
Privileges of rank, my darling. We'll discuss it a little later. And you, get the hell out of here. And don't come back without that comm spike in your cargo bay. The Crimson Fleet made contact with her about a year. We were searching for a smuggling connection in UC space, and her name kept popping up repeatedly, so not only did she pass, but the results were off the charts. Made us beyond that. I don't know much about her. But hey, as long as she keeps my gal bank account humming, she can keep all the secrets. I'm gonna leave that up to you. If you get into deep trouble and you think bringing her into the fold is gonna make the difference, tell her whatever you want. At some point, Delgado's gonna be promising everyone their cut of Crix's legacy. If we want him to stick with the fleet. But until the money's within reach, the less people that... Good luck.
If the Lodge wasn't here, I probably wouldn't be here all that often. Don't get me wrong, Atlantis is lovely. It's just sort of predictable. The gnat is convenient, but riding right after eating can give you stomach aches.
Take your neighbor's new recruit? Ah, you must not be used to pirates being so cordial. But in the heart of New Atlantis, we have to do our best to keep up appearances. I can't afford to be as rough as some of our cohorts. It's bad for business. Don't we all? Let's try not to be each other's wrenches. SY-920 is one of my regular stops, so I already have the necessary approvals. Neva says you're after a piece of UC tech. So to get it, we're going to need to get you on board. I can do that, but I have conditions. Good. If I can be candid, for this job to work, we'll have to do this my way. We take my ship, and you're a member of my crew. But make no mistake, once you board, the risk is entirely yours. This route is highly lucrative, and sacrificing it is not an option.
Sounds like just another day in the office. We really should upgrade our safety standards.
Being able to adapt under pressure should serve you well. In any case, when you're ready, meet me at my ship. It's the Jade Swan. And make sure you're prepared for the long haul. Once you're on board SY-920, you can't come and go as you please. Only what I've been told. Get you on the SY-920, get you. That being said, I can be a better guide if I know what it is we're after. So, it's up to you. Interesting. When we get to the station, I'll see if I can pull any information on its whereabouts. Hopefully that'll make for a smoother trip. I'd like to, but I need to keep a low profile. In my experience, the more people know about you, the more they have over you. True, but silence is a powerful thing. I find the best way to get to know talking just muddies the picture. Anyways, I appreciate the small talk, but let's keep our focus on the mission. We can swap bar stories and share scars when we've got enough cred. We'll talk more on the ship.
Exploring the galaxy is hard. Trust me, I know. Stop by sometime. Let's talk. Just us adventurers. Captain. Can I talk with you for a bit? I've been meaning to thank you for helping me with the Crimson Fleet before. I could have handled it myself, of course, but... It's good to be part of a team, isn't it? To be part of something so much... So many things can go wrong out there. Working with people, that's why I've been in Constellation so long. It's good to have people. Just wait till we get matching shirts and start having official cookie day. I'm guessing gourmet chunks days are... Don't worry, I'm just joking. Speaking of which... Just figured I'd mention... You know, being a member of Constellation, it's hard to imagine just who I would have never done so many things. Met so... And I never would have met Irvin. That's right. We can't know the consequences of the choices we never made. But for the choices we made, Irvin's been gone for over 20 years. Strange. Yeah, don't worry. Logically, I know I should be over it. But I've ignored my feelings about Irvin's death since it happened. I'm just fortunate that Constellation has been a... I mean, where else would I get to dodge space pirates? On that note, I think I'd do well to distract myself with...
Howdy.
Yes? What?
All right, a few things to note. When we get to the checkpoint, UC military will be hailing us. Let me do the talking. Pretend you're a piece of cargo if you have to. Of course, I don't expect it to be.
And if it is, we'll just blame Delgado. You know what they say, it all starts at the top.
Ha! I doubt he'll see it that way. But I'll keep that in mind. Now, like I said before, once we take off, there's no turning back until this job is... If you need to take care of anything before we leave, do it. If you... Alright, then get comfortable. We leave for SY-920 immediately.
All crew prepare for takeoff. Routing power to engine and grav drive. All systems go.
We'll grav jump the SY-920 from here. Don't worry about your personal ship. The fleet will make sure it's secure. You can take this time to prepare. Just try not to bother my pilot while they're flying.
Don't worry, Captain. I've spent half my life walking and chewing gum at the same time. I can handle a little banter.
Sounds like you're putting in a request for double duty.
Captain, I retract my earlier statement. For the record, I don't even like gum.
Noted. Just get us there safe.
Roger that.
You've entered secure UC military space. Identify yourself or you will be considered hostile.
This is Captain Huan Daiyu, cargo class ship ID UC-793A, requesting permission to dock.
Identity confirmed. Prepare your ship for scanning. You're cleared to dock in docking bay 2.
Looks like we're clear. We'll talk more once we're docked.
Hello.
Okay, we're in. First things first. The station is enormous, with checkpoints everywhere. To get past them, you'll need a military uniform. And to get a uniform, you'll need to get to the barracks. There should be a way through the vents. You can get to them via the maintenance store downstairs. There's an intercom there as well, where we can make contact. Once you get a uniform, it should be fairly easy to find an elevator to the command bay. But if at any point your cover's blown, I'm gone. I would hope not. But if they do, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Either way, for now, get on that station and find that intercom. We'll talk more then.
Glad you're in the fleet. If you
Hey, Captain. Need help? Okay.
Hello.
You with the Jade Swan? Loading and unloading only. Stay clear of the door.
Gotta be around here somewhere.
Let's get out there and do something new today.
This is Captain Huan Daiyu. And you found the intercom. That's a start. If I'm not mistaken, the maintenance door should be in front of you. If you can find a way to open it, it'll get you past the first checkpoint. I'm not worried. I'm sure you'll figure it out. Anyway, the door will let you access the vents. Go up the vents and to the barracks. You should find a uniform there. The uniform should get you through the checkpoint and to the elevators. We'll talk again once you get to the command bay.
Target located.
Done? Impressive.
There's rumors Commander Natara was brought on to investigate the old commander. 2 weeks later, she's in charge.
State your business. Logging ensign level clearance. Go on ahead.
Your friend there have the same clearance?
Mm-hmm. We're together.
Then you're both good to go.
Good. And no alarms or warnings on the comms. Music to my ears. If you found a uniform, be sure to put it on. That'll provide some cover. I've hacked into the database, and it seems information on the comm spike is in the archives. There's a checkpoint you'll have to pass, which requires a clearance code. We are of the same mind. No talking, no combat, and no trace. This station has a lot of old arteries. The blood has gone dry, but they still connect to its heart. Look for a maintenance area. That should open a path to the archival computers. Going dark for now. We'll talk again once you've located the comm spike.
Got my attention, Captain.
Well, you better hurry.
I don't recognize your face, Ensign. Are you new?
Now why this was locked.
don't know you, Ensign. You sure you have clearance?
How are the tests for the comm spy going?
Dr. Vogel has put in a request for more personnel. It seems there was an accident.
It's always something with that doctor.
Not to change the subject, but are we concerned about potential leaks?
No. Until you can provide more substantial proof, we will stay monitoring.
Yu here. Goggles almost unloaded. We'll be departing shortly. You are, and I've delivered you just as Delgado asked. That being said, I can stay in orbit for a short while. I'll need to send word to Delgado anyway, if you don't get off that station. But it looks like you'll need to find your own way off the ship. That doesn't mean you're trapped. On a station this big, there are bound to be other vessels you can steal. As a member of the Crimson Fleet, I trust you can handle that. Stay clear of any Marines or try a scientist outfit. You're more likely to be a stranger if you're wearing a lab coat. Other than that, the only advice I can give you is find Dr. Vogel. Whenever I hear chatter about that project, that's the name that comes up. Find him, and you'll find your target. I like the confidence. Either way, you're going to get your chance to prove it. Good luck. If you manage to get the comm spike and make it out alive, next time you're at the Nova, I'll buy you a drink.
Experienced flying. You should talk to Dr. Vogel.
I don't know. I've flown a Discovery class, but I'm not familiar with the newer type.
Newer ships are generally easy to fly. I venture you will have too many difficulties.
Intercepting transponded data in the Alpha system might be promising. According to autocorrelation models, results in risk increased by a magnitude of 2. But we won't tell Commander Natar. What she doesn't know won't kill her. Wait, who are you? Why are you in here? Did you not see the sign? Oh, yes. I've been studying decryption of all types for quite a long time. Probably since before you took your first grav jump. Signal protocol, quantum ratchet symmetry, interleaving data extrapolation. You name it, I've lectured on it. I've probably forgotten half of it, but I definitely knew it once. The sign outside that says no visitors. Wait, did they not put that up? I requested it ever since Commander Natara took over. Don't you mean access to the ship? Because the comm spike isn't a device, it's a module. It's attached to a prototype in one of our docking ports. We're still in the testing phase, running decryptions across a variety of signal types. But it can even interpolate signal data lost in the retrieval. It really is. Yes, it's not quite correct. We'll be able to infer everything from battle plans to meal consumption. Not that we'd care about that sort of thing, outside of the effect. And yes, there are certain kinks to be worked out, missing parts and the occasional traumatic injury here and there, but it's all part of the adventure. Yes, it's not the destination, but the journey that matters, particularly when the destination is death. But don't worry. We've corrected the problem with the ship's life support systems, and statistical models show a failure rate of less than 2%. In short, I've requested a full squadron of these brave and fearless Marines to be They'll give the prototype a final run, and provided there are minimal casualties, we can present up. Splendid. That was fast. I thought I put in... Normally my requests aren't given this much attention. Classified? True. Then where are... I'm sorry, but I don't believe you. Now, if you don't... Wait, who are you? Don't you mean... It's attached to a... We're still in... It can even... Yes, we'll be... Not that... And yes... Yes, but don't worry. In short, they'll give the prototype... Splendid. That was fast. I thought... Normally my requests aren't given this much... But are you... I'm sorry, I'm not... I'm sorry, but are... Now, if you don't... Wait, who? Don't you mean... It's attached to a... We're still in... It can even... Its potential. This is the biggest... Everything beyond... And yes... Yes! But don't worry. In short, they'll give... Splendid. Normally my request on... We don't. That's not very We are in need of... All right, you've convinced me. You'll need a uniform and a terminal password to authorize a flight and get past the uniform. You can get in the locker room area. You'll find the prototype ship at Docking Bay 8. Use the password to access the flight terminals in the control center. And of course, best of luck. You are doing science a great service by undertaking this sacrifice. You'll find the prototype ship at Docking Bay 8. Use the password to access the flight terminals in the control center.
So, what's this big project you're working on?
Well, I can tell you, but then I'd have to kill you.
Really? Couldn't you just trust me?
Nope. Right out the airlock you'd go. But I'd try my best not to enjoy it.
You'll find the prototype ship at Docking Bay 8. Use the password to access the flight terminals in the control center.
Stop right there, Ensign. There's been word of suspicious behavior from someone matching your description. All right. Perhaps you'd like to elaborate. Who did you say you were again? Yeah, actually, it's coming to me. I hear you. Well, if you say so. All right, you're clear. Just keep in mind there's been reports of a possible intruder on the premises.
You'll find the prototype ship at docking bay 8. Use the password to access the flight.
Pardon.
Another day, another patrol.
Yes, what?
I was the kid who ate too much heel paste. But look at me now. Marine on a UC star station.
Have you change in leadership, Vogel? Security's been beefed up.
He's a certified
Even
genius.
the checkpoints have checkpoints.
Although he rarely leaves his lab. Hey.
You'll find the prototype ship at Docking Bay 8. You'll find the prototype ship at Docking Bay 8. Use the password to access the flight terminals in the control center.
Everything looks clear.
You'll find the prototype ship at Docking Bay 8. Use the password to access the flight terminals in the control center.
Clear. There's been rumors of soldiers smuggling personal items into the station. I doubt it. UC Marines are way too disciplined.
That didn't...
Take long at all.
Yes?
There are only so many hours in the day, and masks seems forgiving.
We've been asked to tighten security on the station. Orders are orders.
prototype ship, you are not cleared for takeoff. What's going on over there?
Unauthorized launch from engineering. All ships, secure the prototype. Engaging Tango. I'd like to see you try. I almost made it. You stole everything from me. Kill him! Leave no... Shield up and fire.
Smells like sweat, machines, and pine. You're picking up pine too, right?
That's a real nice ship you brought in. I can't wait to tinker with it.
Well, well, well. Welcome back, Rook. Looks like you got a new need something. On in and give everyone the lowdown. We'll take care of things from here.
Good day, Captain.
That's a real nice ship you brought in. I can't wait to tinker with it.
We'll secure that ship for you. We'll take the ship to another port so Jazz can have a look.
Captain, hello. I am satisfied to see that you survived your most recent sleep cycle.
That's a real nice ship you brought in.
I can't wait to tinker with it.
I have things for you. When you have a moment, I'd like to speak to you.
What can I help you with? I have an important personal decision to make, but I need to discuss something with you first. Phew, thank you. So, before I was with the Navigator Corps, I was career military, part of the When the colony war broke out, I was posted as the chief navigator on a warship. Well, the position didn't last long. There was a particularly bloody battle. We were fighting over a world in the Eta Cassiopeia system. Worst fighting I'd ever seen. We lost 12 ships that day. 12. Including my own. No. The ship was barely intact. The captain and first mate died the previous day, which put... A shrewd captain would have called for the crew to abandon ship. But I was so angry. I wanted to stay. I needed to fight. I believe you. But you haven't heard the worst. We fought for hours, but the damage was fatal. I gave the order to abandon ship and the crew piled into the escape shuttle. As the shuttle launched, I could see it was damaged. The last thing I saw, they were spiraling helplessly towards the planet's surface. You're sorry. If I hadn't been so stubborn, so eager to prove that I... Try telling that to them. When the dust settled, the United Colonies gave me a medal. Can you believe that? I never even had a chance to find the shuttle wreckage and give my crew a... Bad luck. Remember when you said no one but me would have pushed harder to keep the Navigator Corps going? Well, this time, don't you get it? Everything I do, that's why I'm worried. After everything you've heard, all my story, no one's ever cared about me this much. I'm counting on that. Look, I think I've said all I can handle for now. Thank you for being there, for listening to me when I needed it the most. Yes?
What if we leave a few things here and make a second trip? released. Air pressure stable. Thrusters are a go. Ready. Time to cycle the airlock and move.
Your previous ship's being brought back to the dock.
Your previous ship's being brought back to the dock.
I don't trust shielding. I got secret compartments on my ship.
Yeah?
Need to have Eludra take a look at this kinetic. Recoil's off.
Bog's grog is fine if you like cheap moonshine. Give me an Erdebrow lager and I'm good.
Rook?
As long as you put the fleet first, we won't have any problems.
A lot of us in the fleet came out of the mud. Long live the fleet.
So there I am. You see security on my tail, and my grab drive just chokes. You know what I find back there? The fattest leech I've ever seen. Worm nearly got me dusted. If you've got time to stand around, you've got time to do a job.
Good work bringing back the comm, Spike. But talk to Juan first if you haven't already.
Did someone leave some food out before we left?
This is 3-star collective space. Hold while we scan your ship. All right, you're good.
Attention vessel, you have entered restricted UC military space. Identify yourself or you will be considered hostile. Regular military only, Vanguard. Sorry, I need you to move along. Any attempt to approach the station will be met with force. You've been warned.
Aside from the frightening populace and the gloomy aesthetic, this place isn't so bad.
Always listen to Delgado. Unless you want to get keelhauled across
Every captain here's earned their stripes.
You looking to start something? Because I'll finish it.
If you want to pad that account of yours, the mission
Soon, everyone is going to learn to fear the fleet.
If you got any spare credits, we just need to unload some junk. Head to the depot.
Something I can get from...
Nice to know Neva was right about you. It's good to have a promising rookie with the fleet. I won't deny I helped. Let's hope the compensation reflects that, huh? Anyway, I believe I owe you a drink. It's the last time I'm paying, of course. Because if Delgado's right about Crix's legacy, you've earned more than your fair share already with that comm spike. Sounds like you're on board as a true believer. I have to admit, the way things are going, I'm starting to believe myself.
Looks like everyone's starting to buy in. Well, stealing. Pirates don't actually buy anything.
Anyway, I've kept you long enough. Now that you've had your drink and my debt is paid, it's time for you to give Delgado the good news.
I was wondering when you'd wander my way. The name's Fergus Wickham, but you can call me Bog. Welcome to the last Nova, where the drinks... Got it back in my experimental. Before we fixed up Nova, she was a real boggy mess. I figured some of what's growing around here could make some decent booze. Some might say. Next time you come and find me.
Need to have Eludra take a look at this kinetic. Recoil's off.
Need something?
Need a drink? Bog at the last Nova will be more than happy to take your credits.
I don't trust shielding. I got secret compartments on my ship just in case.
Kinetics, electrolytes, energy weapons. Nothing to substitute for a shotgun blast in the face.
Got a moment? Let's catch up. If you have time, I've been thinking about some things. Wanted to talk to you about it. Yes? I've been thinking a lot about my early days. Got me pretty nostalgic, and I started digging in some old things. I found some of Irvin's last messages to me and thought I'd listen to them again. It was surreal. So most of the messages were everyday things. But one thing, in one of his messages, he mentioned this job that he took at a mine shortly before. He said something terrible was happening there. True, but this was different. I recognized this pattern from the war. A portion of the message was encrypted. Well, Vasco helped me decipher it. Turns out the message was from Irvin, and he was begging me to help him. The message was short, but his voice was pained. He was... Yes. So in this message, Irvin said he was being framed. He said they'll do it again. He asked if Constellation could send more help. His former employer's at some job he took before he died. I think it was a mining company. Not exactly sure, but he mentioned a court case. It is, but I was thinking about it and well, so I figured, hey, I can do some sort of a remote investigation here. There's gotta be a paper trail. Now, I happen to have a trustworthy contact who knows I need to pay in advance in case there are any access. That works. I'll tell them to go ahead with the... You know, hearing Irvin's voice again made me want to help him, even though I know I can't. I appreciate that. Just hopefully poking around in old records doesn't catch the attention of Hephaestus. Well, anyway, I'll let you know. What is it now? We just have to blend in, disappear, act like we belong.
Every time I see Redley smile, I want to punch him in the face.
I heard his sister is so hardcore mercenary.
Jasmine tells me that you not only brought us the Comspike, but an entire prototype UC ship. I'm impressed, Rook. Very impressed.
Should have taken the compliment, Rook. Dale doesn't give those out off. Juan gave us the full rundown of your little smash and grab operation. She gave you some really high praise. Said you were a pro.
And from what I hear, receiving praise from Juan Dayu is quite an accomplishment. All in all, a job well done. Now, on to the business at hand. Jasmine, are you there?
Yep, I'm here, boss. What's up?
How's it going?
I already have 2 of my crew tearing the ship apart from one end to the other. Comspike shouldn't be too tough to extract. I'm looking forward to seeing what those UC techs have been up to.
Keep me posted. All right. That leaves our electromagnetic atmosphere problem. And I think we've discovered a solution. There's a corporation in the city of Neon called Generdyne. They're responsible for the massive conduction grid that powers the city. We get our hands on their electrical absorption tech, and Jasmine swears she can tame it to handle Bannock 4.
You damn right she can. My girl can piece together a jump engine with her eyes shut. Literally, I've seen her do it. Lost good money on that bet.
All right, let's not get carried away, neighbor. Now, why don't you give us the info on our Neon contact?
You get to meet up with the lovely Estelle Vincent. She's had her deft little fingers on the pulse of Neon for some time now. Whatever info you need, I guarantee she can get.
Estelle is one of the most reliable captains we have in the fleet. If I want something done, there's none of the typical bullshit. It gets done, and afterward we all split the cash. No. There is no getting along here. You are going to do everything she